I thought I was getting caught up for mostly the freedom, but it actually turned out that I'm not going to hate Christmas this year. Yes. That's what I visualize when I wake up in the morning. I think this could be a game-changing idea. Actually loving the Christmas vibe right now. It's so weird. Also realize that it's a 2-pass now. Allows me to make ruthless cuts. Today I am deleting all my comments. Why the f***ing movie so to make me cry? That is definitely the focus and what keeps me sane throughout this. Sony A7C is in the lead right now. A rough draft of Hazel's logo. I need to just focus on getting happy right now. I wanted to take a minute to show you guys my editing starter pack. There's so many things that are just coming to me right now. I can't wait, man. We're getting so much closer every day. We can do this. We definitely can do this. My Starbucks is here. Do you have my drink?
You're so annoying.
No? Yes?
No, we didn't bring it. We didn't get it.
I see it. Got me way. Mine. Let's go. So good. That will forever be my favorite Starbucks drink. Oh my god. Oh, also, I've decided something crazy. I figured I'm not going to hate Christmas this year because can you turn it down for a second? I don't want to get fucking copyrighted. Turn down. Thanks. Our world is like in a state of like absolute chaos, anarchy, fucking shit's hitting the fan. So I'm like, this is actually a nice thing for the world right now.
I think
so.
Please.
I'm going to not hate on Christmas this year and try to embrace it a little bit more because I think this is what our world needs for a nice little reset right now with gratitude, with all those types of things that people wouldn't normally do because judgments aside, people suck at this shit. So that's what's up for this year potentially.
That's what's up. I think people are even decorating early this year because they want it. Like people want something to look forward to. I think it would be really beautiful if we could all get into determine what that spirit of Christmas is for each of us. It's not the gifts.
It's the presents.
It's the decorations.
With an NCE. Wait, no. It has N in both.
I know it does. I wish you would have got that recorded.
I do.
Oh yes! Thoughts on Josh embracing Christmas? I can't believe it. I think you might be sick today.
Today I am sick.
We're all glad though, because it's the best season ever. Now please.
I'm not gonna get that intense about it, but gotta say, I actually make better mochas than Starbucks now. My recipe of like chocolate milk and cocoa and espresso and all these like little things just add up to a perfect fucking mocha. And it's crazy to see that I have transcended the past standard. Feels great to be beating the people that canned me. Let's go. Also, another reason why Christmas is great this year is because I need to just focus on getting happy right now. I'm actively focusing on gratitude. I'm actively focusing on appreciation, enjoying the process, because I've found myself in the past couple weeks, months, etc. I've just been like continuously dipping a little bit, and I want to level my emotional quality back up. I want to feel like life is a gift again. I want to feel like everything is a blessing. I want to face things that trigger me right now and feel completely at peace. I want all of those types of things. And right now, I have tremendous opportunities like that. Every time I think of certain people, I will start thinking about fighting them in my mind. Like not physically fighting, but just like the mental arguments that occur type of thing. And when I think about certain situations going on in the world, it feels like, oh, why me type of thing. I go into potentially excuses sometimes and all types of bullshit lies that I basically tell myself to rationalize why this is a bad thing type of thing. But it's not true. It's a lie. It's fundamentally my ego coming up with bullshit. Like I have decent positivity still. It's just not as great as it once was. So I need to level it back up again. And that comes from doing all types of things that I mentioned previously, which is like things like exploring deeper spiritual work and focusing on those patterns, getting clear on the root cause, eliminating the root cause, doing energetic work, doing central channel breathing and all types of deep breathing exercises, doing cleanses physically, mentally, emotionally, digitally, all types of things like that, but not pushing away things that are triggering you just because they're triggering you, but pushing them away temporarily to get stronger and then returning when you are strong and you can hold the tension and the resistance that is created. Also, let's give a vlog update because I feel like every time I talk, this is a vlog update as well. Like I haven't been on in like 5 days or whatever. Anyways, current process update. We are at 27 right now. I'm just doing the Sunday. We're getting there. We are getting there. I've also realized that it's a 2 pass now. First pass is me clipping everything, doing all the and just cutting everything that I don't think is essential. In the first go, I'll also leave myself options to come back to later on. So it'll be like A, B, pick which one of these will work. And I'll leave myself a little note either through color or through a marker. Then in the second pass, I will have music, which puts me in the mind of the viewer. I'm like, what would I enjoy if I was watching this as a viewer right now? And it allows me to make the decisions between the A and B so much easier. It allows me to make ruthless cuts. I also put everything in a cuts type of timeline here. You can see I'll end up with about 55 minutes when it's all said and done for this episode of things I've cut. And overall, I just find that I'm making such better edits once I go through this type of process. It might be a little bit longer, but I feel like it's working really fucking well. And right now, cuts is the name of the game with essentialism, with getting the 80-20, the 20% that is going to yield 80% of the impact, the emotional response, the enjoyment, the value. So that's what's going on right now. I'm enjoying the 2-pass system. I think it's working quite well. We'll see as time goes on. My quality is going up. My time is going down in terms of duration of the vlog. And I think I'll end up with about 55 minutes maybe on this vlog, potentially even less, which is exciting. But yeah, we're progressing and I'm enjoying it. I am actively focused on this camera as well. Oh my God, I want the Sony. Wait, actually, have I updated you guys on this? Later realizing I haven't captured anything recently to update you guys on like where I sit in the battle of the cameras. And currently Sony A7C is in the lead right now. It's autofocus, the full frame nature which kills that noise and has basically the ability to see it basically in the dark gets me so fucking amped. The ridiculously amazing autofocus on it is mental. And I also would love in a perfect world I could get a backup camera and get a ZV-1 in addition to that, plus an A7C. That would be the perfect setup for me for podcasts in person. Oh my gosh, I'd love that so much. So it is definitely way fucking pricier and I have fully accepted that, but if I'm gonna be spending this kind of money anyways, I might as well be putting it towards the right thing. For me, in a perfect world, that would be a full frame because full frame is like, it's just better than APS-C. But APS-C is a fucking beast in its own right too, and it's crazy what it's able to do between things like Sony A6600 and other cameras like that. But man, do I ever want this Sony A7C. It is exciting to me, minus I am a little bit resistant because of the price and how much that adds on, because every time you upgrade to a full frame, you also have to choose basically full frame lenses and full frame lenses because the fuller frame is like a bigger sensor, and that means bigger glass as well within the lenses, which means pricier, and your boy cries in bank. And but seriously, again, if I'm gonna be spending it, I might as well be spending it for the long term. And the long term right now definitely means full frame for me personally. So I'm so excited about this. I cannot fucking wait. I've definitely had my fair share of doubts as well. I'm like, am I psyching myself out here? Am I paying way too much? Am I doing the right long-term thing here? Or am I buying equipment to try to shorten the gap between story and quality, but story trumps quality every day of the week? Ultimately, nothing is going to fix story except the story itself. So there are lots of things going on within my brain right now. Lots of mental chatter, trying to tune out the mental chatter and tap into the genuine intuition and really feel this out in the right way. At the end of the day, I'm still gonna do what feels right and what I believe to be the greatest move based on my intuition. And as of right now, Sony A7C is calling me, I'm telling you. But overall, things are going well right now. I'm actively focused on the freedom of being caught up in what that will create for me, as well as getting a camera, specifically the Sony a7C. And even though the lenses and the price and everything is just stressing me out if I add it all up together, this is such an exciting thing for me. So it makes me really want to get caught up, and I'm getting there day by day. And I'm trying to make little updates as we go on this type of journey, just focusing on just enough documentation. Like in the past week, I think I've only done 2 entries, and that makes me excited because it's just enough and I'm not adding any more to my ever lengthy queue. So bad. For fuck's sakes, Taylor. I do enjoy the enjoyment of the music, but I don't want to fucking hear it.
You having fun yet? You missed my A1 singing though.
Oh, trust. I heard the entire thing. Progress. I don't like being copyrighted.
Why do you do this to me?
Alright, let's check out some updates real quick on the Christmas stuff. This girl just has the fire going in her room. She's not even here. How extra do you have to be? I just don't understand. Why do you have the fire going and you're not even in here?
Because it's nice and cozy.
Because you're extra?
Cozy.
Extra?
Cozy.
Extra as fuck. Pinot Noir. Pretty good. Pretty good. I love you, boy. It's my editing partner. Comes and hangs out with me on the chair. Then we get shit done bit by bit. What up? So today I am deleting all my comments. Well, that doesn't really make much sense, does it? Especially for someone that likes to document everything. I sure as hell do not want to delete all my comments. But in order to change my YouTube account to a brand account, which is what I need long term, the longer I wait, the worse it gets. So I'm just gonna bite the bullet today. And when you transfer from a personal account, which is what I'm currently on, to a brand account, which has multiple users and other advanced features, but mostly just permissions is why I'm doing it, because I'm gonna need that long term. So when you make the change, you get to keep everything except basically comments. So sad, unfortunate, but it has to be done. It's also a practice and detachment for me. So basically what I did is real quick, I just got Google Takeout and exported all of my comments that I've ever made on this account. And then it gives you this HTML document. And then if I really need something down the road, I could be like, yo, here was my comment on this video. Before I moved, I also wanted to make sure I quickly had all of the visuals of my top comments of all time, most liked and significant ones as well. So for example, Casey Neistat, that's one of my most liked. Thankfully, comments that are made by me will still stay the same, but my comments are about to just get completely wiped out real quick. All right, let's transfer over.
Go back to your account settings page and you can see if it actually worked in here.
Please work. Did I do the thing? I think I did. Damn. Are my comments still there? It's so sad. All my comments are gone. However, it is a practice of detachment that I'm welcoming right now. So, see you later comments. That's where my comments went. Now to start a new comment vortex, because that's the part of why I leave so many comments on YouTube, is I want to bring value to whoever's video that is, and I also want to invite people to come back to my channel by just bringing so much value to that comment section and to that community. So all of that I've done for the past 3 years, see you later. Now going forward, we shall see how it goes. Hi again, a couple hours later, here with my Christmas tree lighting. And I just wanted to further expand that I feel like today was just an experiment of detachment. I can get so wrapped up in my own history and making sure everything ages correctly, but it doesn't need to be perfect. And in this specific case, getting rid of all those comments that I've made over the past 3 years was weird for me because I was so sad the entire time as I was making almost every one of those comments. I would say to myself, like, how is this going to age? This is always what I'm thinking about. How is this piece of content, how is this piece of text, video, image, whatever, how is this going to age as time goes on? And what is the recall going to be like in 10, 20, 50, that type of realm, man? That's what I think about. So to get rid of them was interesting. It is just 3 years. It's very small in the grand scheme of things. And it was just a good practice of getting rid of something just to see if it really mattered as much as I thought it did. And the answer is no, it doesn't really matter that much. So my detachment grew today, and I count that as a big W. Yes! Oh. Why the fuck do movies always have to make me fucking cry? Oh, I'm actually choked up right now. Alright, so a week ago I decided to watch Creed, which Creed 1 and Creed 2 were fucking amazing. And then I was like, fuck it, I'm gonna go back and watch Rocky. And honestly, the original on first go was just, it was so slow and stuff like that. And I didn't love like the filming and stuff like that. But you gotta respect the story, and it's just all-time legendary, especially the story of Rocky actually getting made. Holy hell. So I gotta respect that. It was decent. Rocky 2, Rocky 3 got better. Rocky 3 was probably my favorite of the original Rockies. Rocky 4, also pretty good. Rocky 5, not amazing. Rocky 6, pretty good. And then gotta love that old man comeback story and all that jazz. And fuck, the Creeds were fucking amazing though, I gotta say. The Creeds are probably the best of anything. I was impacted in so many different ways I can't even begin. Especially just watching them age throughout the movies really was sobering and has me thinking a lot about like my older life, because I'm not going to stay young forever, and I forget this sometimes. I also loved so much Adrian and his love. And it's so fucking sad that they had to that shit to pass on. I'm gonna fucking, oh god. It's only sad when I think about it so physically, because like when we think about spirituality, it's like, oh yeah, she transitioned. It was her time to leave physical form and she goes into spiritual form. But when I'm wrapped up in a movie, I forget. It's so silly. I'm so much better about death in real life, and then movies I just get all emotional. It's so silly. Very inspiring though. Tons of life lessons. I loved this series. And like I've said in a couple previous vlogs, I am watching a fair bit of movie and film right now to keep me sane and to also teach me more about how I can be a better producer in video and in audio and storytelling and video editing and filming and all the things related right now. Overall, incredible series. I'm really glad I took the time to watch this, and shout out to Rocky for all of the impacts it has had on me. Really awesome, man. Can't believe it took me till 2020 though to finish or even start watching Rocky. Crazy. Can't wait for Creed 3. There was a process of me making the rough draft of Hazel's logo. I'm excited about this. It's a little bit off from what I'm doing typically with a lot of video editing right now, but I really needed something to shake me up, and this was a good project to do just that. Still some things to change, but I'm liking where this is headed. Look at how beautiful it is out there. This is the first big snow, by the way. Happy Monday. Guess what the priority for this week is? Content catch up again. Oh boy, we are dialed in and making a lot of progress and becoming a much better content creator in the process, which feels amazing. Might be better than the actual catch up at this point, but really just so after this freedom and this fucking camera, but most importantly, the freedom. I can't fucking wait, man. We're getting so much closer every day. I look like a lion right now with my hair. I wanted to take a minute to show you guys my editing starter pack. So first and foremost, we got a ton of water. I inhale water right now. It keeps me sane. Then, of course, always starting things with a little bit of coffee and a focus supplement. This is what I'm currently rocking from Costco, Focus Factor. Quickly pop that. The 2 pump right there, by the way. First gulp of water wets the throat, lubricates it so the supplement can go down. Second is just for bringing the water with the supplement after. I only take one of them in the morning right now because I find that when I'm on an empty stomach, because I'm also fasting, that's also a part of my starter pack. And if I take 2 or more on an empty stomach, it just doesn't feel right. I start to like get stomach pain and stuff like that. So I found that just one is just very ideal for focus and I don't get any bad outcomes from it. Of course, in my starter pack, I also have this beautiful laptop, my Dell XPS 7590 2019 model. And for software, absolutely Notion and Premiere Pro. And I guess you could throw in Epidemic Sounds there as well, because they fucking saved my ass, especially with lo-fi artists. Oh my god. So as of right now, where am I currently at? I'm currently on the process 28. I'm not yet 100% finished this, but we're almost done. And it's looking good, and every time is a test, and this one definitely was as well. Especially because there was a shit ton of talking head footage, which I'm imagining the vlog you're on right now is also very similar, but I feel like I'm telling better stories in this vlog that you're watching right now. It's a progression. So we're getting there. Quickly show you what I have remaining. So what we're looking at right now is a breakdown of my file sizes within my hard drive. So this is what I've edited so far. I've got 436 gigabytes edited within what I call the modern era, which means the process 21 and up. Here's everything else I have left. So I'm about 2/3 of the way done. Now it really starts to get minimal around here. As the weeks go on, I definitely record less because I've just got so disinterested with vlogging after September. With rare exception, I captured a few moments because it's about highlight vlogging at that point, which is just capturing main events in my life that don't require me to hardcore daily vlog and just sit in front of a camera. Let's also just quickly show you where I'm at in my scorecards right now. This is within my area setup of content. I've now created dashboards based on the area. So this is its own area now. For footage left, we've got 30. For editing gap, we've got 106. Days edited, 58. Publishing gap, 155. Days live, 7. So as you can see, I'm not posting right now, and this is currently by design. I think I'm just going to leave a huge queue of just all of the videos, get them all ready. Like as I'm going, I'm doing the titling, the descriptions, the thumbnails, although I'm a little bit behind on thumbnails, but everything else, getting there. And I don't actually expect these to get views at this point in the short term, but long term, I feel like they will be very interesting pieces of content. As you can see as well, the editing gap is not really changing that much from the past weeks. I think I started at like 110 or whatever, and I'm only down to 106, which means it's not technically closing the gap, but if you're looking at how much footage is remaining, it starts to get less and less as time goes on. So the editing gap will just quickly shrink as time goes on because I start recording just so much less. Originally, actually, I thought I was gonna be not recording much after 24, but then I would get to the process 27, for example, and just realize I had fucking 8 hours of footage. As you can see in that actual breakdown of the file sizes, 71 gigabytes. Yeah, shit like that accidentally happens sometimes. Pause, I need to quickly clarify something. So when I talk about pacing and I talk about like how the editing gap isn't changing to everything, this is something I need to fix when I am caught up, because my pace of editing currently is not as fast as I thought it was going to be for weekly vlogs. They are absolute beasts to edit, but there are just new systems and new processes and new habits and new skills that I will have to develop in order to edit way fucking faster than I currently am. I wish I was. It is what it is. life goes on. I'll learn it eventually. And then someday I'll be able to hire someone, which I cannot wait for. That'll be a lot of fun. So we're getting there day by day, step by step. That is definitely the focus, and what keeps me sane throughout this is literally just focusing on my next steps and continuously doing that and closing that gap. That's what I visualize when I wake up in the morning. The gap closing, me going, following the system and just watching it go down and down and down and close and close and close. And then someday we'll hit zero and I'll get that freedom and I'll get that camera. I'm excited. But overall, just following the system is just making me such a better content creator. That was an accidental benefit of all this. I thought I was getting caught up for mostly the freedom, but it actually turned out that it would force me to become a much better video editor and creator because of it. A much bigger focus on essentialism, much bigger focus on pacing, on keeping it interesting, on making boring stuff more fun. It's really a game of psychology out here and keeping everything valuable and entertaining. And I have just grown so much in that aspect. It's exciting. I'm proud of myself, even though some days I don't always feel like it. Wait, what the fuck? Why is it not working? Oh my God, I plugged it into itself. Fuck. Huge L. Let there be light. Actually loving the Christmas vibe right now. It's so fucking weird. I'm like strangely okay with this right here. Decorations in the background. The Christmas lights. The only thing I'm actually not okay with is these fucking lights right here. Like, are you fucking kidding me? How extra do we need to be, Taylor Moxey? Anyways, I'm gonna get back to editing now. Hope you're having an incredible day, and be sure to focus on your next steps. Go one step at a time and you will get to your end destination. But remember to enjoy the process of getting there, because your journey is going to be much more enjoyable than your end destination. All right, let's get it. Hope you got a good shot. Look at him. He goes right to the mat as soon as he sees anyone getting close to the mat.
Everyone's trained. I love my life.
Wholesome. Hi, cat. Fucking hates kisses. Do you love kisses? Yes, you love them. You love them so much. I think this could be a game-changing idea. Bro, I just had the craziest idea while I was mid-workout. I was listening to a podcast with Gary Vaynerchuk and Rich Kleiman, and it was in between sets, and I was analyzing Gary's mindset, and I was like, oh my God, this is literally what I do 24/7. Why don't I start making reaction and breakdown videos towards people's mindsets on podcasts? From a psychological standpoint, breaking down why these people think in the way they think and act in the way they act. I think this is gonna be a crazy fucking idea for me. I think it has the potential to really grow my channel, my podcast, because it just is so like, I'm not even sure how exactly to put this into words, but I can just sense that this is going to resonate with people. I have this tremendous feeling of how relatable of content this will be. I can just see it from an SEO perspective too. Like, it's so shareable, it's so consumable. You're listening to your favorites already, and then I come in and share my point of view, my take, and try to unwrap those heroes and idols of yours even further to understand how you can learn from those people at a way deeper level, and how you can also extract what they have and apply it to your own self. So I'm in just joy right now thinking about like how SEOable this is, how much people like reactions right now and breakdowns and understanding what is actually going on. And that's what I would be doing. I would literally just be like dissecting exactly what's going on in that person's brain, why they think the way they think, why they act in the way they act, and just expanding further on like subtle points and subtle things that I can see from a psychology perspective, as well as a mindset perspective, similar, and behavioral science. Like, oh God, this could be amazing. This could be fucking crazy. Expect to see some of that in the near future, because I think this fundamentally just changed my content strategy. I'm thinking a lot about that. Like, there's There's so many things that are just coming to me right now. This is beautiful. I'm so fucking blessed. All this comes after a very tough day yesterday, and then I just got myself very energetically aligned last night with the tremendous sleep and all of the energy work that went in to meet my healing and stuff like that. And then today's been a fucking amazing day. Overall, I just feel so empowered right now. And I'm not always going to be fully up. Sometimes I go super down like I did yesterday. But overall, man, I have hope right now. I have tremendous hope for my long-term potential. It's exciting, especially from a content standpoint right now. Yes, we can do this. We definitely can do this. I want a camera so fucking bad. I want to be caught up so fucking bad. We're getting there. Right, cat? How wholesome is he? It's also Black Friday, but I'm not going to spend anything quite yet. I really want to get the Sony ZV-1, but I'm not going to quite yet. Someday down the road, I think it's going to be an A+ B camera, but I'm not ready to get that camera yet, so I'm just going to hold off. Plus, the A7C is not on sale, so my life goes on. I also really need a light right now, but I'm going to hold off because I have not done my research, and I'm trying to be very thoughtful with the dollars I spend and making sure that I have a clear understanding of what I'm getting and what the alternatives are that I could get just to get the best bang for my buck. Really understand the product before I put the dollars forward. So I see that Spotify 2019 Wrapped came in and I have no one else to share it with. So vlog, you are getting this as I am currently on a social media hiatus. About to hit 30 plus days. Let's get it. I feel like I barely listen to music right now, but when I do, it's probably not what you've traditionally thought of me listening to this year. My music interests have just changed so much over the past 6 months. It's bananas. I went from a complete dubstep diehard to appreciating so many more genres, so many more tastes of music, and I think it's made me a better human because of it. How that's made me a better human, I'm not quite sure, but it felt like the right thing to say at the time. But on the real, it has really opened me up, and my tastes are just much more diverse now, and I really appreciate it. So it turns out that Spotify Wrapped 2020 is only on mobile, so laptop is out of the equation now. See you later. Still thankfully using it for the mic though. ASMR Josh Moxey edition. I'm gonna start recording. Screen recording now. Just gonna start screen recording now. Boom, we're screen recording. Let's go, baby. I have to update real quick. Give me 1 second. I can just feel my future self that is editing this just being mad at me right now. I'm sorry, future self. I know I keep recording accident. Like I literally was editing the Process 30 today and I'm just like, why do I have to record all this garbage? And I'm doing it to myself again. But I have to capture this. This is too good not to. Bro, trust you made the right call. Certain things are ideal to capture in this content catch up with these highlights, and other things are not. I was only mad at my former self and I would just record such pointless shit. But because this is like only once a year type of thing, I'm very okay with you putting it in. Plus, you made it just easy to edit, so we're good. It's entertaining, it's enjoyable. Play the footage. Okay, we are good to go. Let's open up this bad boy. 2020 Wrapped. Let's go. First things first, I love that Castles made it in as my main first song. That's pretty funny. Secondly, I don't like how they're immediately shitting on this year. It's just, I know that they're trying to be relatable, but like, come the fuck on. Start off soft with a win, eh? You just covered what? 1,200 artists? I need to clarify. I also got on Spotify on May. I was on Apple Music up until then, but then I made the jump because it just seemed like a logical choice. God, I'm so glad I did that, but like some of my data is not going to be 100% accurate for this reason. Feels accurate? Yes, lo-fi makes it to #1. This is on point right here. Like, I'm surprised even dubstep made it that high. I thought it was going to go even lower than that. But besides that, yes. Yes, it did. Perspective is a phenomenal song. Like, it just... Oh, it's so beautiful. The story of your 2020 with her. Solid. just a shit ton of lo-fi and then Psycho. That's so funny. Psycho is a phenomenal song, as were the other 4. Get added. We'll look into that after. I'm a pioneer, guys. Beautiful. Valley of Death is one of my favorite songs from last year. Or this year, rather. What the fuck? Killfeed, I Still Love You, even though I don't really like dubstep right now. I love how it's you're a pioneer before 50,000, as if it's not underground inherently. Which decade did you play the most? Obviously 2000s. I don't listen to anything old. I have incredible recency bias. It's awful. Your top song was... Yeah, of course, Earth by. Love it. What? That's a song from Transformers, by the way. Whoops. That is not accurate. I didn't even mean to do this. Fuck. Who is by your side? Who is by... Has to be Steve. I was in the top 2. Wow. Guys, I listen to a lot of cinematic music right now. Like a ton. Steve Jablonski is absolutely just a gem. Say thanks. Would love to, but can't go on Twitter. You listen to I see 137. Q. Are you seeing this? Top art. Wow. That is surprising. Philanthrope. I'm surprised to see him on there because that is coming from playlists. I don't follow him, but he's just in enough lo-fi playlists that happens. Imagine a world in which only one dubstep artist appears on my top artists, but Killfeed definitely earned that. 67 months. That's funny. I get this. It did feel like a long year, but equally it was also just so damn quick at the same time. It was going so fast and so slow. If you know, you know. Alright, so top artists, yeah, top songs, minute listened, 20,000. That's surprising. Thought it would have been less, considering I barely listen right now. I love that lo-fi is top. Fuck yeah. I want more extensive details. Let's go. Goodbye. Give me that playlist. Your top songs 2020. Alright, perspective. Yeah, and then the dubstep starts rolling in. Scavenger, phenomenal song. Valley of Death, also phenomenal. 24/7 is one of the greatest songs I've ever heard. It's lo-fi. And then Valley, awesome song as well. And then we start getting into 6 Feet Deep, some dubstep. Pleasure, D&B. Oh god, what a song. Tollgate, one of my favorite songs all year in dubstep. Assassin's Creed 3 main theme. That might be like one of my favorite all-time songs now. After hearing it enough this year, I just can't. I'm out of words. Full Send, one of my favorite D&B songs that really got me hooked on D&B. V-Pod remix of Demise. My boy, my friend of almost 10 years now. Good shit, bro. Jagerwim. One But Not Done, great as well. Castles. Back Scratcher, yes, like we got a solid amount of random variety here. Time by Hans Zimmer, oh my god, so good. The Prayer, oh my god. Into You, wow, yes. Disque Magique, oh my god. Dusty Dex has made it in. They are an epidemic sound artist who I love using in my vlogs. Hey, maybe I actually used it for this segment. What do you think, editing Josh? I think I liked it enough to use it for my Spotify Wrapped background music. So that's what you've been listening to the entire time. Disque Magique by Dusty Dex. I have no idea why I said it in the way I said it a second ago. That was just so wrong. But we move back to you recording Josh. Good stuff. Good stuff. As we get to near the bottom of the list, there's just a lot more lo-fi and a lot more cinematic music. Overall, I'm pleased with this Spotify Wrapped. I'm very happy to see that lo-fi and cinematic made it so high because I was thinking that dubstep was going to reign supreme, but nope, they did not. And Josh gets joy from that. While we're here, I'm editing the process 30 right now, putting the finishing touches on that, moving on to 31 and beyond after that, which is when the vlog fundamentally changes. So we're getting there day by day. I literally say this every time I'm talking about it, but it is my mindset that is consistent around the vlog, step by step, day by day, episode by episode, clip by clip. That's just how you get things done, in my opinion. It's a shame that Spotify doesn't update their Spotify Wrapped as December's going on, because in just 1 month, so much changed for my data. For example, I listened to a lot of rap in December, like to the point that it completely changed my artists and my songs for my top rankings. Come take a look. Thanks to stats for Spotify, I can see all the top tracks and top artists for the past whatever time period I give it. So there's my new top 5. What's Up Danger entering the chat. Scared of the Dark also entering the chat. Then you've got like No Church in the Wild. Just a lot of rap was consumed, okay? I just had an obsession with Yeezy and some Spider-Verse tracks. Here's what my artist rankings looks like now. We've got Steve Jablonski remaining supreme. Jesper Kidd is behind some of the best Assassin's Creed scores there are. Oh my god, like Assassin's Creed 2. Oh, I die. Lorne Balfe, and I don't know if I'm pronouncing that correctly, but he's also involved in some of the Assassin's Creed scores, and it's just... He's behind one of my favorite songs in Assassin's Creed, which is Assassin's Creed 3 theme. It's so nice. And then shout out The Deli and Killfeed. The Deli is a lo-fi artist. Killfeed is a rhythm artist. So Spotify, please update your Spotify Wrap to include December data and just keep auto refreshing. I don't think it's that complicated. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this vlog. Much love, you beautiful people.